Welcome to the Los Angeles Mayoral Candidate Forum, the only event where the candidates will have the opportunity to directly answer questions from the city's Latino community, with Latinos accounting for nearly half of the city's population. All the questions that are going to be asked today, they were formulated from all these forums, and they're going to be asked today of Councilman Eric Garcetti and City Controller Wendy Greuel. And we're certainly looking forward to learning more about the candidates' vision for the city of Los Angeles' future, as well as their plans for engaging the Latino community if they're elected mayor. So now I would like to introduce the panel that's going to be asking some of the questions today. Let's start with Dr. Fernando Guerra. He is the Professor of Political Science and Chicano Studies at Loyola Marymount University. I'm Zolita Lopez from NBC4 and Pilar Marrero, reporter at La Opinión. I would like to introduce City Controller Wendy Greuel.
This question actually comes from Boyle Heights. One of the problems often reported by working class communities is how efficient police are in cracking down on people for parking their car in the wrong place or taking too long, driving violations, but how slow they can be in responding to community calls. And so specifically in Boyle Heights, community report an issue with slow or lacking response to 911 calls, yet they often see the bicycle police writing tickets and citations in front of Hollenbeck Middle School. How do you address this issue?
It gets to the heart of the change we need to bring in terms of changing the culture of City Hall. We've got great city employees, people who want to do the right thing, but we've set the wrong bar for them, where we judge their success based on how many parking tickets, how many fines, how many violations they uncover, instead of how much they help the residents and the businesses of the city. One of the reasons I've said that I would ask all my general managers to reapply for their positions, a power that the mayor has under the charter but is never exercised, is I want to make sure we hire or rehire general managers and chiefs and others who reflect the values of the city and the customer service that I want to see.
Our police officers should not be there just to write tickets and get revenue. It's about serving the community and community policing and the importance of the Senior Lead Officer Program, which I supported over the years, and being more responsive. It's why I believe when we look at public safety is a #1 issue, because even though crime has gone down in our city, if you are a victim of crime, you don't think crime has gone down. And you want that responsiveness, whether it's police officers or it's the fire department, coming to your communities.
Specifically, the city of Los Angeles has been extremely complicit in the towing of cars and impounding of automobiles. This has a tremendous disproportionate impact on Latino communities, especially undocumented immigrants. It is a well-known secret at City Hall that if you get a franchise to be one of the official police garage tow truck companies, you basically have been given $1 million. And this is complicity with the city of Los Angeles that allows this to happen. What can be done about that?
This is a part of a broader issue of ensuring that we provide driver's licenses. I've been a big supporter of that to immigrants and making sure that they have the appropriate ID card. We all want individuals to have good insurance and have those driver's license, and I think that is important. And instead, we're impounding the cars, I think, at a time that is not necessary. So, you know, this is about contracts in the city and how we're doing it as well. I mean, there's two parts of this. We have to be transparent about making sure that all of the decisions are made, whether it's the police commissioner or the city council, that are in the best interest of the residents of Los Angeles, not of the people who get the contracts.
What is your plan, not just for the education of the city and increasing that, but also all of these programs that help with that?
Right. You've seen me, though, do two things that I would continue. One is to attack our dropout rate by investing in schools directly with city funds, nonprofits, and others. A good example of this is our Promise Neighborhoods. This was a grant put out by the Obama administration. I worked with Youth Policy Institute and others in Pacoima and Hollywood to get what turned out to be the largest grant in the country from the Obama administration. It's modeled on the Harlem Children's Zone. So when you don't just do after-school programs, you have to have healthcare programs for the family. You have to look at tax preparation assistance. You have to look at all the things that a family needs, because a child is going to come maybe with an empty stomach, or as a foster child, or from an abusive household, or with undiagnosed mental or physical ailments. So the idea is to put everything in one place and blanket across the neighborhood. We got $30 million for that. And my relationship with the Obama administration is something that I bring to, hopefully, my leadership as mayor, to be able to make sure LA is at the front of the line.
Estuvo muy excelente, muy bonito. Me pareció muy interesante porque de ahí nuestros hijos sabrán por qué candidato van a votar. y el tema que más me gustó fue sobre la educación.
Todo la educación, más sobre todo lo que es sobre todo más que todo para la raza.
El tema de la educación y el tema de la violencia.
Pues somos de un país, necesitamos progresar, salir adelante.
¿Y qué tema hizo falta en el foro?
No habló mucho de la inmigración. Me gustaría que hablara mucho porque es muy importante el tema de los hispanos no con documentos aquí, los indocumentados es muy importante. Este país necesita de nosotros todos los hispanos.
Falta que hablaran, que se enfocaran un poco más en las tarjetas, porque muchas de las tarjetas tenían preguntas que nadie ha querido hacer en público. ¿Me entiende? Entonces, si la gente es honesta, a cada tarjeta le pone su nombre.
Los dos hablaron muy excelente, sí, pero pues yo pienso que pues uno vota por uno o por otro, ¿verdad? Pero pues, yo qué puedo decir, ¿verdad?